to do Netflix shows as well.
I think Punisher would be a nice addition. I don't know about Blade. That's riding the rails a little bit as far as I'm concerned. I could see doing something with maybe Blade and Ghost Rider.
Well, Blade was actually in the comic line of the Mighty Avengers.
Oh yeah,
with Luke Cage.
Yeah.
So it is possible he
it is
with
definitely
them.
possible. But yeah, that's how I would see it. I mean, what do you guys think?
I think Blade would be very popular. I don't know if it would be good. It's hit or miss. It's always hit or miss.
It's back with the MCU. It's all good. It's not like we're talking about Marvel, being with Fox right now. So yeah, it's all MCU. That means it's all good because we all like all the MCU movies, right?
Yes, we do.
Yes. They have not had one stinker yet. Let's count the stinkers that Fox has produced.
Oh, let's not go there. Well,
you didn't say who would produce it.
The ironic thing is Keith is not a Fox Studios fan.
No, not a fan of the producers of the films.
And I'm not a Fox brand fan because I was a Firefly fan. I was a Dollhouse fan. I'm a Joss Whedon fan. But is there anybody here that's not a Joss Whedon fan? Is the question. Not a hand raised. I love it.
That is amazing. That's great. That's great.
Well, I mean, he's the man that can't fail right now.
He and James Gunn.
Yeah.
How many of you guys have gone to see his brother Sean yet?
Anybody? He's
really?
a great guy. Great guy.
He is amazing. I love the interaction I had with him.
Yeah, he's phenomenal. Look, you got to take it upon yourselves to go meet this guy, okay? Because his brother is not just the writer-director of Guardians of the Galaxy, okay? But as an actor and a performer, you do know that you're physically meeting Rocket Raccoon. He was his stand-in for the movie.
And he was good.
He was very good. Sean has pretty much been a part of all his brother's projects. So take it upon yourself to go on up there and actually say hello to somebody that's actually from St. Louis, like his brother. Okay, so yeah, tell him I sent you. I'm sure he'll cut you some sort of a deal, maybe an extra smile or something in the selfie he'll take with you.
He'll hug you. He'll definitely hug you.
He'll definitely hug you. So, what?
Hi, this is Tom Kane, the voice of a Jedi Master named Yoda, and you're listening to Fanatics and the Fan.
All right, that's right, folks. You're listening to Fanatics and the Fan, Day 3 of Planet Comicon. Stephen Amell Day.
Yes.
PS4 giveaway day.
Yes. Big day for
everything.
Everything?
Everything.
It looks like we cast the crow.
The vendors. Even the vendors are excited about Day 3. Of course, our favorite vendor is Comic Cave.
Yes.
From Springfield. Josh is one of us. So if you want to go have a geek conversation, we'll talk to Josh.
Look, they may be based in Springfield, but they're willing to ship. So it's comiccave.com. Just keep repeating that. Just go to this website, have a good time. Look, any of you guys fans of the movie The Crow? Are you guys interested in the reboot film that's coming? Yeah. Okay, so I guess you guys have heard that they have now finally cast someone to play the part. Bad news? No. His name's Jack Houston. And he's a British actor that has actually done a lot of stuff. He was in American Hustle and Outlander and Kill Your Darlings, and I think he'll be very good. For those of us that are my age, you'll recognize that he's also the grandson of the great...
There aren't many people that are yours, sir.
Thanks, dude. He's the grandson of the Academy Award-winning director John Huston. So check this guy out. I think he's going to do very well.
So guys, I've said since day one this has been off the chain.
Really?
You've been saying on Friday. Since we walked in on Friday, we've had nothing but fun. And I know I did this at our last podcast, but it's a different day, so I'm going to try it again. Plus, Alex didn't get to do it with us. So do you have a Planet Comicon moment? And after you guys are done, I'm going to get some people out here from this audience to tell us their Planet Comicon moments.
Well, yesterday, I don't know if you guys have seen Lost Girl, but Chris Holden Reed is here, who plays the absolute hottest Irish werewolf ever. And I wanted to go talk to him, but I was super nervous about it. So one of my friends just decided that he was done and literally walked up to him and was like, "Hey, my friend thinks you're really attractive and the hottest Irish werewolf ever, but she's nervous to come talk to you." And he was like, "I'm going to go over there and I'm going to talk to her and I'm going to give her a hug." And he came over and he hugged me twice and he picked me up off the ground and it was amazing.
I love it. I love it.
And he's ridiculously nice. He's so nice, and he's into gaming, and he's just amazing.
Yeah, he's one of us. It's shocking how many of the people that are here, the celebrity guests, that are one of us. I think my last count was 6 of them. 7 of them. I'm sorry, 7 of them. 7 of them.
It's hard not to be a fan, not to be a geek, when you're making, movies and television shows such as they are right now.
But they're like gamer geeks,
yeah,
and tabletop gamer geeks, and one of them, Chris, was playing something on his phone the other day. He didn't want to sign an autograph because he had to get to his next level. I thought it was cool myself. I mean, the girl wasn't happy, but he got his next level though.
It was Clash of Clans, by the way.
Clash of Clans. There you go. Kate.
Well, I guess I actually have 2. One would be, of course, meeting the wonderful Ming Na yesterday.
Obviously.
She was amazing, and she's so cool and nice.
She's fabulous to look at.
She is. And then my other one would be getting to meet comic book artist and author Scotty Young and having him doodle on my Rocket Raccoon.
Which we're going to try to interview later on.
Yes, we are.
Chris.
I have to say, my Comic-Con moment so far, besides meeting Ming Na Wen and shaking for like 3 hours afterwards.
And he did too.
She is amazing.
He was bouncing
she's
off
wonderful,
the wall.
and she is gorgeous. And my God, I think I'm still kind of shaking.
But not stirred.
Just the excitement. I haven't been to a con in 10 years. My last one was Gen Con, and I was there for gaming. So this has just been an incredible weekend. Just meeting everybody, walking around, enjoying it, having my feet hurt, having my body hurt. Having just a fantastic time at the con.
Brandon. Well, we want to hear some of you guys' moments too.
I'd
love to hear from you guys, and so you're up next, Lori.
I got a new moment. My moment yesterday was amazing, but right after I left this panel yesterday, I went to meet with Abby Darkstar, and I was talking with her a little bit, kind of getting some info from her, kind of thinking maybe bringing her to our con, and she leans in, she has me come in, she whispers in my ear, "Honey, your fly's undone."
Success.
So I had Abby Darkstar checking out my crotch. It was
That's one way to look at it. That is one way to look at it. Keith?
You know what? I didn't exactly have a moment like that one.
God, I hope not.
Yeah, but I will say this: it was a kick to meet today Chloe Dykstra. Wow. She is all geek all time. I mean, she's just
all the time.
Oh my goodness.
Given who her dad is, and one of her big stories is that she separated herself from her dad because of her geekdom.
Yeah.
And then that's really cool. Anybody else got a great one?
Well, wait a minute. Don't just stop. Does anybody here know who her dad is? You know his work. Yeah, you do?
You actually do know who he is. You know his work.
Get to the mic and tell everybody who her dad is.
I can't remember his name, but he worked on
John.
He's actually worked on almost everything.
John Dykstra was this young guy who just gotten out of college and decided to go to try to work for Robert Greenberg and Associates, which was a big effects company in L.A. And this young kid walks in to the office one day and puts out this entire idea for this massive space adventure.
He got it.
Turns out it's George Lucas. Turns out the guys at Robert Greenberg and Associates couldn't do what he was asking them to do. He wanted to create all these amazing visual effects. So John catches him outside in the parking lot and says, "I'll do it. I'll create all that stuff. I'm going to get me some friends who graduated like me and some that are still in school." So basically what became Industrial Light and Magic was built around what John had established. And he hired everybody. So the entire effects crew that did all the visual effects for the first Star Wars and eventually did all the effects for everything under the banner of ILM is because of John, really. And I think he's still working in visual effects. I think he does all of the visual effects.
Movies in post-production right now.
He did all of Spider-Man's visual effects for all of the Spider-Man movies.
What's your name, bud?
I'm Joe.
I like Joe.
Were you here? Have you been here all weekend?
Sorry?
Have you been here all weekend?
Yes.
What's your Planet Comicon moment? I know you got one because you look happy. You're like nonstop smiles. So what's your moment?
I met Michael Rooker on Friday.
Did you survive meeting
Get a hug?
him?
I did not like high five him, but I've heard that I left my friend's hand numb. But I shook his hand and he was real nice. But I shook his hand and I asked him in the last 20 years since Mallrats if he's ever been stink popped in real life.
Oh.
He said no, and I asked him, "What if I told you I just did it?" He looked me deep in the eye and said, "I would hunt you down."
One last question. Are you excited for the sequel to Mallrats? Oh, I just surprised you, didn't I? It's coming. It is coming. Kevin Smith announced it. It's official. He's doing it. So
I know James Silent Bob Strikes Back was originally written to be the sequel, and then he changed it.
Yep.
I didn't realize he was making a true sequel.
Yes, he is.
Just made my heart skip a beat.
That's what I do.
Glad you were able to make it.
Hey everybody, this is Michael Rooker, and you're listening to Fanatics and the Fans.
And we are at Planet Comicon in Kansas City! This gentleman right here, I've talked to you a couple times this weekend. Come on up here to the microphone. We're at Planet Comicon, Day 3, Stephen Amell Day.
Also PS3, or PS4 Day, really.
If you're giving away a PS3 and a PS4, you're the man. Well, no. You're the guy sitting next to you.
Yeah, I'm just the guy sitting next to you.
What's your name, bud?
Jose.
You've been here all weekend?
Yes.
What's your Planet Comicon moment?
The Phantom Menace live riff. I laughed harder on that than I have in months.
Wow.
That was
my son went to that. He went to that as well as there's an improv thing he went to as well. And it begs the question. Adding a lot of humor to our geekdom, is it changing it or is it just making it better? And I'm going to ask you first. Where are you from?
I live North Plain, KC.
Oh, okay. Okay, so it wasn't even that long of a drive, but we are glad you're here.
Yeah, I'm local.
What do you mean? I think our geekdom, and I'm asking you as well as the panel. I think our geekdom, adding that just amazing humor to our geekdom, has made it better. Just so much better.
Personally, I think
there's always been humor.
Yeah, there's always been humor.
I think it's better now. I think it's better now.
Vendor and tell me you don't find humor in geekdom looking at some of these T-shirts for sale. Come on now.
He got you. He got you.
Look at some of the fan art in Artist Alley and tell me there's not humor in geekdom.
Woo!
All right.
You're absolutely right, and thank you for coming. That was great. That was a great story. I love the costumes. I secretly love all of the costumes. What's the best one you've seen so far, Kate?
Oh man. Well, I did end up getting to see that really realistic looking Groot. That was really cool.
That was really cool.
And,
it's okay. You can clap for that. We like Groot. We like Groot.
That's right.
I actually did that on the air once. That was cool. And it was actually a good moment. It was when Robin Williams died.
Thanks for bringing down the energy, dude.
Did it not hit me hard? It hit me hard. You can say it.
Yeah, I did. It definitely hit you hard, man.
And Leonard got you, and we miss him.
Thanks for bringing me down, dude.
I'm gonna fix it, but I wasn't gonna go this entire weekend and not say it. And I'm gonna put it out there like this, ladies and gentlemen. We miss Leonard Nimoy. We love the work that he has done, and it is okay to clap for that.
Anybody here had a chance to see him in person at any conventions? None of you? He was incredible. He was incredible. He was a nice guy. I even remember the date that I first saw him. It was October 31st, 1992. And it was in St. Louis. And he was phenomenal. He was just, it was like meeting someone that you had known or all your life, and at the same time